Yo, it's JC back with another video. Uh, yeah, man, chilling in the mall and shit. Just kicking back, you know what I mean? Don't watch me, you know? This video I want to talk about, certain people aren't gonna like you because you're you, right? Like I say in a lot of my videos, it doesn't have to be rocket science, right? It's like I say, like I was talking about one of my earlier videos, like the polarity of things, like yes, no, good, bad, up, down, like shit like that, you know. I have to study that type of shit myself too. But anyway, not everybody's gonna like you, right? You have to deal with it. A big part of that, I think, is like I talked about in one of my other videos. Like, I don't even have to be organized; shit just organizes itself. But anyway, in one of my other videos, I was talking about not the going within, but just having courage, right? Or like just having self-love. I guess all the fucking videos I made, right? I already kind of touched on it. Like, once you have a lot of those traits, a lot of those you can call them skills, whatever you want to call them. You can call them assets, whatever you want to call them. Emotions in check, whatever. Once you are in tune with who you are, I guess you can expect repercussions for that, right? Don't expect to just lollygag past life and expect nothing to happen to you, you know, mentally, spiritually, or even physically. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Shed some light, understanding, awareness, whatever way I can, right? Yeah, man. Don't expect to everybody to like you. If you're a likable person, and whether you're a person that people don't like, right? Fuck. It's cause and effect, right? It's like yin and yang, right? Be wise. Because like I said in my other video, I don't know if I posted it yet, but that's why I like just being by myself, right? I love being around people. I can do both. But I realize I tap in when I'm alone, right? Because if you think about it, like if you're around other people and shit, and like and like, you know what I mean, you're around a bunch of people, and thoughts are running, right? Everybody's not thinking the same shit. Everybody's not on one accord, right? I'm just trying to be practical with it here. I'm not trying to get really spiritual with it. Like I'm trying, like, not that I'm not trying, like I'm just trying to be practical. So you're around a bunch of people and you're talking, right? Not everybody's on the same accord. Not everybody's thinking what you're thinking, right? That's why they say surround yourself with people who are like you, right? Like it's not rocket science. So if you're around a bunch of people and you're talking a bunch of nonsense, right? That shit's around you, right? That shit doesn't just come to the room and leave the room, right? That shit stays in there, right? So yeah, man, like I'm trying to be practical as I can with it, as I can. I'm actually trying to get spiritual, but I'm trying to be practical. But So yeah, like that ties into that's another video on its own. See, like, and like when a lot of the times when I be saying that's another video on its own, like that be hitting me right then and there, right? So surrounding yourself with the right people, right? That's a video on its own. So I just wanted to touch base on that a little bit. It's an interesting topic to me. That like, you know, people aren't gonna. Not even that people know you, right? People are just gonna judge you anyway, right? You may have something they don't have. You may be doing something they're not doing. It's gonna happen, right? So I'm gonna bring this full circle, right? So one thing you can do is surround yourself with the right people. Tap into more who you are, right? That's probably the best thing you can do. Just be wise out here, you know? Not everybody has their best interest in mind. I'm sorry I'm not here to come and tell you. I'm sorry I'm not dancing. I'm not telling jokes. Like I could do that. I could do both of those. It's just I choose to shed some light. You can call it whatever you want. But at the end of the day, there's yes, there's no. You know, there's doing, there's thinking, there's, you know what I mean? Remembering, like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you know? There's doing, and then there's thinking. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, up, down, right? So being wise out here, surrounding yourself with people who are, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, right? It's not rocket science, man. It doesn't have to be rocket science. And you always think like, why do people say that? You know, like, why do people be like, surround yourself, like, you be like, okay, like, you understand it surface level, you be like, okay, like, duh, don't be around somebody who doesn't like me, okay, duh. Then you get older, you're like, why motherfuckers say that, right? You're like, why do motherfuckers say that? Am I getting more gray here? Anyway, why do motherfuckers say that shit, right? And then you go and do your research and you start finding stuff out, then you start to see why. Like scientists apparently just figured out like a couple years ago, like 3-5 years ago, that energy frequency, that shit's real, right? It just so apparently, but you gotta do your research, man. Everybody, like, it's just, this shit is endless, right? Like, this is just shit that's here, right? And it's like, shit go deep, man. And it's like, and it's not about what you do, it's how you do it, right? That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother video on its own. I'm figuring this shit out too, man. I'm figuring this shit out too, bro. Yeah, man. Shit real out here. It's just keeping perspective, right? That's why I say mind over matter. I gotta definitely touch back on that video, because it's like you can be. There's people with no legs, right, playing basketball because they love it, right? Like, there's probably blind chefs, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a will, there's a way, man. With some intellect and sense of guided direction, Uh, yeah, man. That shit means something. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Like, not everybody. I don't want to get to. Not everybody's gonna. Not everybody's gonna like you because you're you. Not because they know you, right? Because they're not. Because you're you. Not that they want to be you. Maybe sometimes, but motherfucker, because you're you, bro. I'm just trying to draw things like, you know what I mean? Yes, no, up, down, like. Just sometimes you gotta use your own head, right? Like, that's when I say the human brain's so dope, because like, the human brain specifically, it's so dope, because you can study all this shit you want, right? Which is a good thing. I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying you can start realizing shit by just coming out using your own eyes, right? And then what I try to do, it's interesting. What I try to do is I try and draw correlation. I try and correlate, right? Like what I've been through and like what I think somebody else is going through. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? I'm already at 11 minutes. Like, this shit go deep, bro. I'm just talking face value, right? Face level. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't want to get too off topic, so like, yeah, man, like, meditate. You can dribble as much basketballs as you want. You can even read all the books you want, bro. At the end of the day, I'm starting to realize, bro, you just gotta sometimes sit down and just calm your ass down, right? I'm gonna use myself. I know. You're laying down and you have the phone in your hand and you feel like there's something else you gotta do and you're not doing it, but you continue to find something else to do because you think that's the thing to do, right? Sometimes you just gotta sit the fuck down, man. Like, shit's just gonna start coming to you. I'm starting to realize that, right? People aren't gonna like you because you're you, man. I've been doing that for a long time now. Does that mean I'm gonna let people step over me and shit? Fuck no, nigga. I'll smack the fuck out of a nigga if a nigga try to come test me. Right here, right now, outside. You can't let someone step all over you now. Right? The same way there's repercussions for you being you, there's repercussions for somebody think they can do something and that's out of line and get away with it, right? So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. I like this one. This one was interesting. Again, this is surface level, but y'all enjoy your day. I may or may not post this one, I don't know. But yeah, peace, man. Take care.